Okay, let's build a Scratch project to show a rocket taking off from the Earth, landing on the moon, and an astronaut walking on the moon. So, double click on Scratch. Okay, let me maximize the screen. Now, first I will delete this default sprite. Okay, so right click and select delete. Now, for this project, we need 3 backdrops and 2 sprites. Okay, so first, to insert the sprite, I will click on this choose sprite from library. So we need 2 sprites, one is rocket and one is astronauts. So I will click on flying from the theme, and I will double click on this spaceship. So this will be our rocket. Okay, next I need 1 astronaut, so the same steps, I will click on this choose sprites from library. So you won't find the astronaut pictures from the library, so I will just click on fantasy and I will use different sprites. Okay, for astronauts I'm going to use Giga walking. So this is our 2 sprites. Okay, so I will just decrease the size of the rocket and I will decrease the size of the sprite Giga because it's look too big. So I'll click on this shrink. I'll click on the rocket, the spaceship, 1, 2, that will be enough. I will decrease the size of this Giga also, so I'll click on this shrink, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 will be enough. Yeah, see. Now adjust the rocket and sprite Giga. Okay, so the rocket will start from here, from this stage. So adjust the position. Okay, and I'm going to place the Giga over here in front of the door. Okay, now what you have to do is, after you arrange the position, don't change this. Okay, now 2 sprites is included. Now we need 3 backdrops. Okay, so for that you have to click on this options, choose backdrop from library. So for the takeoff, I will choose the backdrop. Backdrop means the background, beach Malibu. So I will just double click this. Okay, so this is our first backdrop. I will insert 2 more. So same step, choose backdrop from library. Now let's use space. So double click on the space. Okay, this is our second backdrop. Now I need 1 more. So click on this choose backdrop from library. I will again click on space and I will select the moon because the rocket will land on the moon. Okay, so my third backdrop will be moon. So I got my 3 backdrops. Okay, now what I need to do is I will click on the spaceship from the sprite list and click on the sprite tab, script tab. Now I'm going to write the script for this rocket. Okay, so first I will click on even blocks and I will use the instruction, okay, the command when green flag clicked. So that means when we'll click on this green flag, the instructions below this block, the head block, will run. Okay, so when green flag clicked, I will include a sound. Okay, so for that you have to click on sound block, and I will use the instructions: play sound, click drag and stack it below when green flag clicked. Now pop, let's run it and see how it sounds. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look sound good. So what I will do is I'll click on sound block. From sound block, I'm going to select this choose sound from library. Next, just drag whatever sound you want to apply. It's up to you, but I will be using the space. Okay, let me use the space ripple. So select and click on OK. So this is our space ripple. If you want, you can delete this pop. Okay, now click on scripts and click on this button and change the sound to space ripple. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the spaceship costumes. Remember, just click on costumes. Every sprite will have more than one costume. So there are 2 costumes for this spaceship. So I'm going to click go to looks and select the options, switch costumes to, and there are 2 costumes. I will select the first one, spaceship A. Right, next I'm going to change the backdrop. Okay, so that means whenever this program will run, it will start from the first backdrop. So I'm going to use first background. So I'm going to use the switch backdrops and select the first one, which is beach mambula. Okay, now we have to adjust make a position for this space. So go to motion, select go to XY, click and drag. Okay, now I've already positioned it. So what I will do is click on this Sprite Info button to check the X and Y value. The X and Y value is -143 and -74. You can't view it here. Okay, another way is you can check it from here also, the position, right? So change it over here, -43 and -74. Okay, next my rocket will glide, right? My rocket will have to glide and reach the moon. So what I will do is I will use the options glide, put it below. I will glide for 2 seconds and I have to make a positions. Okay, so the rocket will glide to the X and Y position. Let's make it over here. Okay, so click on the spaceship, check the value of X and Y and put it inside this. Okay, the value of X is 220 and the value of Y is 247. Okay, now just close this. Let's run and see the program. Okay, now we'll switch the backdrops. Okay, so click on looks block, select switch backdrops. The background will have to change, and from here I'm going to select space. Okay, let's see. See, the moon is over here, the rocket is over here, so I'm going to drag it and keep it over here. Okay, let's check the X and Y value. I will position the rocket here, go to motion, and to use the instructions, go to check the value from here. So the X is minus 186 and Y is minus 177. So just write the value over here, minus 186 and minus 177. Okay, after that it will glide again, so I'll use options glide. My rocket will glide for 2 seconds, and Sam will have to adjust the X and Y value. So my rocket will glide here. Okay, now check the value. The value is 231 and Y is 210. So change the value, 231 and Y 210. Okay, now let's run again and check. Okay, now I'll change the backdrop again, the background, and I will insert, click it again and select the option moon. Okay, now I will click on motion block, looks block, and I'll use the motion block. I'll use the instruction glide, okay, for 2 seconds. Let's run it, and I will adjust the it will glide over here. Let's see over here. Now check the value. The value is X is 30 and Y is 141. Okay, let's run it again. Right, I'll insert one more. I will glide the rocket for 1 second till it will glide here. So the value of X is 8 and the value of Y is 67. So we'll insert the value here. X is 8, double click, Y is 67. Let's run again. Okay, so we have first you close this, so click on this button again. So we have complete the script for this rocket. Now let's write a program, the script for this Giga. Okay, as I mentioned, you don't have to touch the Giga that is on the stage, otherwise it will misplace the position. Okay, now click on events, use the options when green flag clicked. Okay, now we have to make a position for the Giga 2, so that whenever the program start, it will start from this position. So the position of Giga I've already made, right? So click over here and check the X and Y value. The X is minus 57, Y is minus 87, which is already, the value is same over here, so I won't change it. Next, click on looks and use the instructions height, because when this rocket will take off, I don't want Giga to be on the stage. Okay, so I will hide this. Let's run and see. You see? No, it's height. Right? But it will hide for how many seconds? You have to know that. So after it reaches, the Giga will have to show. So what I will do is click on control blocks, use the options wait. So let's close this again and go to spaceship, and let's see how many seconds we have used in glide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have used 7 seconds. Plus I will just increase 1 more seconds and I will put here 8 seconds. So the Giga will hide for 8 seconds, okay, from the stage, and then the Giga will show. Let's run the program and check. Okay, but the Giga is over here. We need the Giga to be over here, right, in the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the Giga here, and I'm going to use the motion instructions. Go to, okay, so let's check the x and y value, which is -3 and y is 54. So I will change the value -3x, and the value of y is 54. If the value matches, you don't have to change, okay? Now let's run the program and check. Done. Next, the Giga will have to walk on the moon. The astronauts will have to walk on the moon. So what I will do is I'll go to motion, okay, and use the instructions. Move, say 30 steps. It's up to you. Okay, let me close this. Let's run. Okay, after every 30 steps, let's use wait for 1 second. Next, move 30 steps. We'll follow the same thing, okay? Wait for 1 second. Let's run it and check. Okay, now let's change the degree of this. Let's use the same instruction. Let's make it 20 step. Okay, wait for 1 second. See, I'm using the same step. Move 20, wait 1 second, move 20, wait 1 second, move 20. So instead of writing again and again, okay, I'm going to use this 2 again and again, right? So I'm going to use these instructions forever and put this inside the forever instruction, and let's run it. Let's check. Now let me stop this program. If the astronauts reaches over here, let's use one instructions from the toolbox. Motion, and I'm going to select this if on each bounce. That means if, and then I'm going to delete this, and let's run. Now, so as you can see, now so click on this eye icon and change it to this, the rotational style, make it center, okay, and then click it over here and run again. So this is the project, right? Rockets land on moon, take off, land on moon, and the Giga, the astronauts, walks on the moon. That's all for today.